I'm a super judge here, but I also tell stories. So this one is, gosh, I could have, Marisol, I could have told so many Here We Go Again stories about my teenager at home. Oh my God.
We could add to it.
But mine is more along the lines of Chris's. It's about a high school friend of mine, and some hijinks we encountered in our high school time. So let me say first that I'm a local gal. I grew up in the Hellertown area. Well, technically Lower Saucon Township, and there is a difference. Yeah, and I attended Saucon Valley High School. And my best friend Shannon, she and I attended kindergarten together and went up all the way through the Saucon Valley School District setting. So that's important to know. What also is important to know that this story has something to do with country clubs. So I'll connect it. I grew up near Silver Creek Country Club, and I never really thought much about it except that it was a huge expanse of land, rolling hills, and it's fenced off, and I would drive near it all the time because it's near my house. And when I got to high school, I never really thought about country clubs or anything like that because, you know, I come from modest means and we never joined a club. So, but many of my friends' families did at Saucon Valley because we have some people in that kind of echelon, right? So some of my friends, they attended the club often, and the club that they would be talking about would most likely be Saucon Valley Country Club. So not one but two country clubs to service the Saucon Valley High School set. So that was awesome, and I never really thought about it until high school came because, I don't know, I just never really even thought that there were like differences in like class. I mean, I never really thought about that, or even money or anything like that until high school because, you know, it's a place where you start figuring those kinds of things out, like how you dress, what you say, and all of that stuff. But I had my good friend Shannon, and it was all fine. So we decide that for the summer, we're not going to do our usual hanging out by the pool all summer. We're going to get a job. And this was about, I think this was like our senior year in high school, so we're going to get a real job. We're going to get jobs and not mess around by the pool all day. So we, my friend Shannon said, you know, at the club, they're having a job fair. So let's go and get jobs at the club. And I thought, okay, yeah, all right, that'd be good. So we go this day. I didn't go with her, and that's probably a key thing. I should have gone with her, but I couldn't. I had to do something, and so I said, well, I'll join you later. So she went to the job fair and had a great time, got a job, and then I went a little later, and I went to the club and I got a job. And I ended up with being a pantry chef, and she ended up being the new canteen girl. Okay, so that was very fancy. And so since we were both now employed by the club, we were going to make money, and we had this wonderful place to meet since we're both working at the same place. So I was in the pantry. Okay, what a pantry chef is, I'll tell you. It's a terrible job. You're in the kitchen, which is fine. I like being creative, but this is nothing creative about this. You're a workhorse. All you do is cut up vegetables, cut up cold things, make salads, make sandwiches, do all the things. Oh, you can't touch the line. Can't go near the cooking part. You can't get near fire, near the gas, near anything to do with hot frying things. No, you're all near the cold items. So that's what I did. Make salads, and it was a tough job actually. My hours were like 6 a.m. to like 2 p.m. And it was interesting. Shannon's hours were around lunchtime to like 6 p.m. So we had that little overlap. of lunch. And we said, hey, we are going to meet up for lunch and see if, and lunch was a very busy time for me, so I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can get away, but let's meet, let's say out at the parking lot. I'll meet you by my car, which was the Happy Horizon. I think it's a Dodge Horizon. I'm not even sure what a Horizon. It was Dodge?
Plymouth.
I don't know cars. It was a gray boxy thing, but we called it the Happy Horizon. There's a theme song. I'm not going to sing it. But it was good. So I was waiting out. It was 12 p.m. or noon, and I would wait by the Happy Horizon, and I'm waiting for Shannon to come by, and I don't have that much time. And she's not there. And I look for her car, which was like this rusty brown Citroen. Was that Chevy Citroen? I don't know. Here's the car. I don't know. But it was a terrible car, too. Both had terrible cars. She's not there. And I started to get mad. So I go back to work, finish my shift, and then I call her on the phone in the evening. I said, Shannon, where the heck were you? I waited for you. And she said, where were you? I waited for you. I saw your car, but you were nowhere near it. I'm like, well, we just must have missed each other. We'll try it again later. Now, this is before cell phones and texting, like, where are you? Where are you? I'm here. None of that. So we had to wait until later on to call each other to do some reconnaissance. So we figured, okay, so let's do this at a certain amount of time. We'll meet, let's say, by the pool this time. Let's meet by the pool. Great. So around noon, we meet by the pool. Except she's not there. I'm talking to the new lifeguard, and he's like, well, what's going on? I'm like, well, you know that new canteen girl? I'm supposed to meet her here, so she's not here. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and she's not arriving. And I have to go back to work. And it was terrible work, as you know. Later on, I call her, and I say, what the hell? Here we go again. Where were you? I asked the new lifeguard, and she's like, isn't he cute? I'm like, yeah, he's so cute, but you were nowhere near. And she said, well, you know, it must have been I was working with someone, and I guess I didn't get there in time, and you had to go back. I'm like, okay, we're going to fix this. Next time, we're going to meet right outside by the kitchen. You know, right outside by the kitchen, there's this big staircase. She's like, yeah, I know where that is. Okay, we're going to meet right there. And that way, I can stay there as long as I want because the kitchen is right there. And we're going to meet each other. We're going to meet up finally for this whole lunch thing that we're going to do. She's like, okay. So the next day, because we wanted to capitalize on our plan. The next day, we try and meet. So I'm there. It's noon. I go out and I'm on the staircase and I'm looking for Shannon. She's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. I go up and down the stairwell, I'm in the stairwell, and now I'm really getting mad. And I have no time to wait. So I had to go back. I call her in the evening. And I ask her, so like what happened today? Did you just forget or something? Like it's almost as if we don't even work at the same place. And she's like, well, wait, you do work at Saucon Valley Country Club, right? And I said, well, no, I'm working at Silver Creek Country Club. It's close to my house. You don't know. Yeah, that's us. And so inevitably, we're still friends today. Inevitably, one of us will say, you know where to find me. Yeah, I'm going to be at the club. You know where to find me.